welcome to my channel. I am Maria, aka Agape Love Girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well, today's video is all about skincare. Now, I asked you guys on my Snapchat and Instagram stories which kind of video would like to see next, and I gave a list of ideas that kind of have been through my mind because I'm always curious to know what you guys really want to see most. And surprisingly to me, the majority of people requested that I do a skincare. Now, my initial idea was kind of to do like my top 5 favorite skincare items, but as I was kind of looking into it, I had a really hard time narrowing it down. So this is just going to be kind of like my top favorite skincare products. I don't really have a number on it, and I'm going to talk about a few different things and kind of elaborate a little bit, and I will have some kind of honorable mentions as well. And I will put a lot of information in the info box for you guys' convenience, links to my blog of several different skincare reviews, other videos that I've done of skincare reviews or demos or anything like that that might be helpful for you, that goes into a little bit more explanation about anything that I talk about in this video. So be sure to check there for more information on any of these products that I might mention. So I would also like to preface this video by letting you guys know that I am not a skincare expert by any means. I don't feel that I am. I consider myself just a skincare junkie. I absolutely love skincare. I've loved skincare ever since I was a very young child in elementary school. Even before I knew about product skincare, just taking care of my skin, I was really into it. I have tested and tried several things. I feel like I'm a human guinea pig when it comes to skincare products. I do a ton of reviews on my blog mostly. And I'm always trying a bunch of new things. And in my experience, most skincare that I've tried, there's maybe 1 or 2 products that I've tried that I absolutely did not like at all and just didn't even talk about it. I just couldn't even keep using them. But for the most part, everything else I've tried has been really, really good. Now, that doesn't mean that I just think everything's amazing and everything's going to work for everybody. That's not true. You know, skincare really is kind of a personal thing. I feel like for me, I don't have sensitive skin at all. My skin is combination. It does lean a little bit more dry, I would say, but I do get oily in my T-zone. I also do get some dry patches here and there. So anyways, skincare, like I said, it's going to work differently for different people. What I want to talk about is just kind of general, and getting back to me saying, you know, a lot of the ones I've tried, or almost everyone I've tried, are good, but there are only really a handful of products that I think are really stand out great, and those are going to be the products that I talk about. So just keep in mind that not everything will work for everyone, and you really need to find the skincare system that's going to work for you and your skincare needs. Everyone's different. Some people need something that's going to work more for maturing skin, some need for acne prone skin, sensitive skin, and whatnot. So anyways, please keep that in mind with this video, and then as I go through things, you know, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave a comment. I would love to get back to you and get into more detail if I need to. So with all that, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is internal skincare, in a sense, if that makes sense. Water. And I don't know if this is a cliche thing or not, but we all know that drinking water is super important. Some of you may or may not know that it's actually really important for your skin. Water and drinking water and staying hydrated truly is very important for just general skincare. Because when you are dehydrated, it actually shows up in your skin. I don't know about you, or maybe you guys just, if you're dehydrated or don't drink enough water, maybe you're just used to it or didn't realize it, but when I'm dehydrated, I feel it in my skin. My skin feels dry, it feels like taut, and not in a good, like, firm sense, like just, like, I feel it in my hands a lot, actually. If I wake up in the morning, I know I didn't drink enough water the night before. The skin on my fingers, especially my knuckles, feels tight and almost itchy, and then if you notice, some people have kind of pruny looking fingers, kind of similar to what you get when you are in a bath for a long time. You get that pruny fingers. You could get that if you're dehydrated as well. That's a good way to tell. So that's my first thing, my first product, so to speak, is water. If you really want to take care of your skin and your body and just general health, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. It is so, so important. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is cleanser, cleaning your face. What I start out with at night is using this isn't a cleanser actually, it's just I use my makeup eraser. It is dirty because I used it last night and I didn't wash it yet, but most people don't know that you really should be washing your face before you wash your face. So there are some cleansers that are like makeup remover cleansers, or specific makeup remover products that are really great to use, and I've tried a bunch of stuff, makeup wipes, and makeup remover products, and those are great. But for the most part, I usually, like I said, I use my makeup eraser just because it's quick and easy to use. Water, you remove all your makeup, and that is really important. Even if you're just using your cleanser, which if it's an expensive cleanser, I wouldn't recommend using that to remove your makeup because then you're going to go through it a lot faster. But anyways, if you do use your cleanser, use your cleanser to wash your face, to wipe your makeup off, and then use your cleanser again. Because in my personal opinion, your cleanser is not going to be able to do its job the best that it can with all your makeup still on you. You want to have like your skin kind of fairly clean before you use your cleanser. Even though it's a cleanser, it's supposed to be cleaning your skin. It's going to work even better if you have all your makeup gone. So your cleanser can work more effectively to benefit your skin. So the cleanser you choose is going to be probably based on more of what your skin needs. There are cleansers for acne, there are cleansers for anti-aging, there are cleansers for dry skin, for sensitive skin. So in my opinion, cleansers aren't necessarily the most important thing. I think any old cleanser will do, as long as it's going to, not dry out your skin or not give you acne or anything like that. But one of my favorite cleansers actually is the Be Natural Organics Bioactive Cleansing Treatment. This is an anti-aging cleanser, and it's obviously natural and organic, and I've tried tons of cleansers. I think they're all great. I don't know why, but this one just really stands out to me. I love the way it smells. I love the way it kind of lathers up, and I really like it. It's one of the ones that's really stood out to me, and I do have reviews and demos and stuff like that because I have partnered with Be Natural Organics in the past to work with them for their products. But I have fallen in love, and it's actually, have this much left, and I'm going to be ordering more because I really, really like this stuff. It's actually pretty affordable too, and I like that as well. Now, after you cleanse your skin is my favorite part, exfoliating your skin. I don't know why, I'm so weird, but exfoliating is my favorite part of a skincare routine. I love the way your skin feels soft and smooth after you've kind of exfoliated and sloughed off that dead skin. It's just, there's something amazing about it. So with that, let's go ahead and get into my favorite product of the moment, and that is the Strivectin Overnight Resurfacing Concentrate. This is a serum, it's like a milky, serum-y like concentrate serum, and this is amazing. I don't know if it's technically considered an exfoliator, to be honest, but it does say it's a resurfacing concentrate, and in my opinion, that's the same kind of a way it's gonna remove, your skin. No, it's not going to remove your skin. That sounded so bad. It's going to remove your dead skin. It's going to do a nice resurfacing on your skin. And when I use this, after the first night I used this, I woke up in the morning and my skin felt amazing. It felt so soft, and after about a week of using this, I believe I had glowing skin, and my husband complimented me. He's like, wow, your skin is glowing. And when my husband notices there's something different in my skin, I know that's a big deal because he doesn't really notice things that much unless there's a big change. So when he comments, I take note. But anyways, I love this stuff. It is amazing. Pretty much anything from Strivectin is amazing. And yes, I am on their PR list. I did receive this for free. I'm not being paid though. They just send me products here and there. But anyways, that's not going to sway my opinion at all. I literally have fallen in love with Strivectin. I did a review of one of their products a long time ago, and after doing that review, they contacted me and asked if I would like to join their PR list. So, they found me through a review I had done of theirs, and basically anything that I've ever tried from Strivectin has been a winner in my book. I think, dare I say at this moment, my very favorite skincare brand. It is expensive, so that is the downside of it, but I feel like it's so worth it. Skincare is definitely an investment, and when you find something that truly, really works and gives results, even quick results especially, it's so, so worth it. And every time I've tried a Strivectin product and have used it, consistently, or even just in a few days, I see results, and that impresses me. So anyways, this is my favorite I guess you would say exfoliator, but it's something you only use at night. So because that one, I don't know, kind of more like a chemical exfoliate, doesn't have, it's just like a serum, so it kind of goes onto your skin. Other exfoliation products actually have like a gritty texture, and those are like the physical, like, exfoliation products, and I used to love those, but you need to be aware because some of those kinds of products you can't use daily. So if you have sensitive skin or even acne, it could kind of mess with your skin or anything, and it kind of, because literally it's kind of tearing up your skin a little bit and causing it to slough off the dead stuff and renew and stuff like that. So you have to be careful. Some of them you can't use every day. There are some that are gentle enough for you to use every day though. So a couple honorable mentions I have are the Derma E Purifying Daily Detox Scrub. This is one thing that really stuck out to me. This is one of the ones where it does have like that gritty texture, and it's kind of like, you could see it's gray and it's like a charcoaly kind of color, and it does have the little exfoliants, the physical little exfoliants that you kind of rub around your skin, and it sloughs off the dead skin. I really like this though because it kind of has a tingling sensation when you use it, like a cooling tingling sensation, and for some reason I'm obsessed with those kinds of feelings on my skin. So that's if you are someone who doesn't necessarily like chemical exfoliants, this might be something that you will like if you like that physical feeling. And I do think you can use this daily. Yeah, it says gentle enough to use daily, so you can use this daily. Again though, that's going to be deciding upon yourself, and you know your skin what's best, if you could use something daily like that or not. I can definitely use something like this daily, but anyways. Another honorable mention is another chemical exfoliant. This is the TraceSkinRx EX3, and this is so old I need to throw it away, but I found this leftover, a little tiny bit leftover in my my bathroom, and I was like, oh, I should mention this. This exfoliant is what made me really fall in love with skincare over again, like actual skincare products. TraceSkinRx is a brand, like a skincare brand that I fell in love with hardcore kind of around the time I first started my channel. If you look back to one of my very first videos, my very first video, I did an introduction without wearing makeup, and I had really bad acne all along my jawline. For some reason in my life, I had been breaking out like crazy. I think it's just a lot of stress, acne and stuff like that. Most of my life I've always had really good clear skin, and then, you know, I suddenly had awful, horrible acne and breakouts like that. And TraceSkinRx is what helped me get rid of and clear up my acne. And ever since then, my skin's been great. Sure, I have breakouts here and there, but nothing like it used to be. TraceSkinRx and their systems really helped clear up my skin, and I was obsessed with this skincare system for a long time. I mean, this comes with other stuff in this skincare kit. And I fell in love with that. The only reason I stopped using that, and I had purchased it like twice, I think. I had gotten a sample kit that I was sent to me for review, and then I fell in love with it, purchased it, and I purchased twice. Anyways, the only reason I stopped using it is because as a beauty blogger and as someone who does reviews, I was constantly trying new products, and it was kind of a waste of money for me to keep purchasing something that I couldn't use or had to wait to use while I was using other products, if that makes sense. So anyways, but the EX3 was my favorite exfoliant. I won't ramble too much about it because I do have, I think, 2 reviews on it on my blog, and then a video review on my channel, so I will link those in the description box. Another honorable mention I have is a facial cleansing brush. Now you could use these kinds of things to exfoliate, and what's nice is that you can use these with your cleanser as well, so you could kind of do your cleanser and exfoliation in one. So what I'll usually do is use my cleanser, wash my face, and then I'll put a little bit of the cleanser on here and then use this as well. Now this is the Be Natural Organics Halo Spa cleansing brush, and I think it's really affordable. If I'm remembering correctly, I want to say it's like $20, which is so cheap compared to all the other really expensive facial brushes. Now I'm sure the expensive ones have perks and benefits too, but if you're looking for something that's very affordable and does the job of exfoliating your face and stuff like that, this is one to look into. I love it. I use it very often, not as often as I used to because I'm trying other like the chemical exfoliants and stuff like that. But if you're looking for one, this one's very affordable too. And so that's another way that you can exfoliate your skin as well. Next up in your routine would be moisturizing your face. After you exfoliate, you want to moisturize and pamper your face. You can also do, this is the time you would do serums and things like that too. So I have several things to talk about here. I'm going to try to go quick. I know I said I would be quick and I think I'm chattering a little bit too much. But anyways, I'm going to talk about my favorite moisturizer. This is the Previse HydroMilk. Now I do have two of them. One is like pretty much all gone. I'm trying to just squeeze the last bit out. I actually received this first one in a BoxyCharm box. I think that's what it was. One of my subscription boxes, and it came with a full one. Must have been BoxyCharm, yeah. I fell in love with this stuff and I did a review on it, and again after doing that review the company contacted me and said thank you for the review and offered to send me a brand new one, and I was like, yes, thank you so much, I will take it, because this is actually kind of an expensive product as well, but it's so worth it. Now the other thing I want to talk about is my favorite ingredient of life when it comes to skincare, and that is hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is something that's naturally found in our body. It is a moisture kind of molecule. I'm probably remembering it wrong, but I have more information about that, and I will link that in the description box and the review and stuff on this and hyaluronic acid in the description box. Please check it out. But products with hyaluronic acid in it are so good, and I think it's a very important and amazing ingredient for everyone, no matter what your skin type and no matter what your age. It helps with hydrating your skin, not just moisturizing. I know a lot of people, especially with oily skin, get scared, get freaked out, say no like to moisturizers and certain things because they're worried that, you know, they don't want to add any more like moisture, anything to their skin to make them look more dewy, more oily, more anything like that. They, you know, tend to like back away or stray from those kinds of products. But regardless of your skin type, and especially for oily skin, it is so important to hydrate your skin and keep your skin hydrated, and hyaluronic acid and products with hyaluronic acid in it are going to be amazing for you. Now I know there's plenty of different reasons for why someone might have oily skin, but one of the reasons is that your skin is not properly hydrated, not properly, you know, moisturized, and then your skin goes into overdrive to overproduce your oil glands to try to keep your skin hydrated and moisturized and stuff like that. So if you start taking more care of your skin in the way that you hydrate it, with drinking water and using proper hydrating products, it should help tame some oily skins and keep your oily skin at bay. I know that's kind of a little bit of a general thing. Not everybody, you know, has different reasons, like I said, for oily skin, but that is something that could help. Maybe you're not properly hydrating your skin, and so that's so important. Anyways, and I mentioned hyaluronic acid because this is a product that has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's so good, but there are plenty of other products with hyaluronic acid. You could even buy a just hyaluronic acid serum, and that brings me to my next product that I would like to mention that I really love. This is a vitamin C 20% serum, but this serum is not only just a vitamin C, it also has hyaluronic acid in it and vitamin E. Now, vitamin C is important because it fights against free radicals. It's just great for your skin, but vitamin E and hyaluronic acid are both moisturizing, hydrating ingredients, and they are just really good for your skin. So if you're looking for a serum to use either on its own, or I like to actually mix a couple drops of this serum in with this moisturizer and apply that to my face a lot of the times. This one is called Applejack Life, and it's just a bottle that I got off Amazon, and it's lasted me quite a while. Let's see how much I have left. Oh, I'm almost gone. I got right here, and I think I've had it for over a year. I'm gonna have to buy another one, and if I remember correctly, it was pretty affordable too. And usually vitamin C serums and things like that are kind of expensive, but serums are really good, a way to kind of really get to really give your skin a really good shot of, like, you know, hydration and vitamins and stuff like that straight to your skin, and it's really good. So I really like this one. Now another serum or oil, I guess I should say, that I would like to mention is argan oil. Now this is the one from Pura'dor, and it's their pure natural and organic argan oil, and it says it's for hair or body, hair, and face. And most people think of argan oil, they think of using it for their hair, and I actually don't use I do actually every once in a while, but not really. I mostly use this for my skin, namely my eyes. Now I'm going to talk a little bit more about eye care in just a minute, but I really love this stuff for my eyes because I have very, very dry eyelids, and for a long time they used to be very dry and scaly looking, and I was researching like how to take care of like good eye care, especially for dry scaly eyelids, and I came across this blog post about someone dealing with that and said they used argan oil. So I started using this on my eyes. I just take a few little drops and just kind of pat it on my eyes, and ever since doing that I no longer have dry scaly eyelids. They're gone. And so this is very thick oil, so you don't need very much. I also do like using this a few drops in with my moisturizer as well. I think it's a great combination. This is going to be very, very, very moisturizing. Now if you're someone with oily skin, I'm not sure if this is something you want to use or not, because this is an oil and it is going to be very greasy feeling, and I really only use this at night. So, like I said, I'm going to move on to eye care in a minute, but I just want to have a last honorable mention. And this is another moisturizer, and it's from Be Natural Organics, and this is their Sea Kelp Daily Moisturizer. Now, the reason why I really like this is because it actually has a bunch of really, really fine, like microfine, I don't know what it is, like little beads, little something, little exfoliants in this moisturizer. And again, you don't wipe it off because it is a moisturizer, but it's like, it just feels really amazing because it's a moisturizer, but it also, you get a little extra bit of exfoliation in there with it. And I just love the way that feels when I want my skin not only to feel extra soft because it's exfoliating, but extra moisturized. This is amazing. So now let's go ahead and move on to eye care. And a lot of people might not realize that eye care is very important. And sure, you could actually probably use a lot of your moisturizers or face products on your eyes and it will work just as well. A lot of people don't necessarily want to get a specific product for your eyes. It might seem like a waste of money to some people, but there are some products that they say don't get in your eyes, don't get close to your eyes, so you have to be careful of that. But also I think that specific eye care products are important because the skin around your eyes is so delicate. It's like one of, or if not the most delicate skin on your body, and you have to take care of that skin, especially, you know, if you do a lot of makeup like me. I'm constantly, you know, blending. We're blending in, we're constantly putting products, we're constantly straining our eyes and the skin there and everything we do, and a lot of things we do, especially with makeup. So taking care of your eyes is so, so important, especially in my opinion. And I will say that before I started really taking care of my eyes, I was starting to get hooded eyes. And I don't mean to say that using eye creams and stuff like that, suddenly you're not gonna have hooded eyes. I didn't always have hooded eyes. It's just as I was aging is the thing, my skin was getting droopier. And I know my dad has these kind of eyes because I look in the mirror sometimes and when I smile or do things, I see my dad's eyes. But anyways, my skin and my eyes didn't used to be hooded or droopy or anything like that. But as I was getting older, I realized I was having, especially on this eye, I don't know why this one's worse than this one, the skin was getting just looser and saggier and almost hooded, like where this one the lid would show and this one no lid showed through. It was just kind of hooded and it was weird. I started using eye cream and it was supposed to be like for wrinkles and stuff like that, and I was expecting, like, I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I noticed in the before and after pictures, and if I find them, I'm gonna put it on the screen here so you could see that the difference was that it helped with my hooded eye, where before it was droopy and then it was no longer droopy anymore. And that was a different product that I'm going to mention right now, but I'm saying that because it really, in my opinion, didn't matter which eye care product I use. Any new one I tried, you know, did the same kind of a thing. So I just think it's just important in general just to use an eye cream of your preference, and it should help your eyes. I know for me, I won't go without an eye cream anymore. Like, I have to use an eye cream. If I go like anywhere from 2 days without using an eye cream, my eye gets droopy and saggy again. I don't know, it's so weird, but that's why I think that eye care is so important. So anyways, this is my current favorite eye cream, and this is the Purlisse Blue Lotus 4-in-1 Iodore Serum, and it's just an itty bitty little sample guy. I actually did get a full size of this, and that's when I fell in love with it. I got a full size of it in my BoxyCharm box again. I love when they send good skincare and I actually fall in love with it. I used it all up, I fell in love, and I ended up getting another little sample guide, I think in Glossy Box or Beauty Box 5, another subscription box anyways, and I got a sample out of it. I was like, yes, I'm so excited because I just ran out, so now I have this little guide that I'm using. But there's just something about this one that I like a lot. Like I said, pretty much every eye care eye cream that I use basically does the same thing. I'm also using another one from Strivectin that I really, really like. You know, they all have claims of helping reduce wrinkles, helping your eyes look firmer. A lot of them will say they help with dark circles, but I have awful dark circles, and I'm going to tell you nothing is going to help dark circles. Nothing has helped my dark circles at all. So I don't know if that's just a hoax or not, but anyways, I still think they're important to use. And this one says intensive hydration firms and brightens, decreases puffiness. And I think it's, I don't know, there's something about this one that decreases puffiness. It's just, I like it a lot. So anyways, that's my favorite eye cream. And lastly, I couldn't talk about skincare without talking about ACNE CARE. Now this is kind of, like I said, I told you a little bit about Trace Skin RX and how using that system completely helped clear away all of my acne, but maintaining breakouts and stuff like that and acne problems, this is what I do for it. Because even though I don't get major crazy breakouts anymore, I still get things here and there popping up here, popping up around here at my chin. That's where I get the worst, just one or two here and there. And this is what I do to help maintain and take care of my acne. So this is going to seem very, very crazy and maybe even a little bit scary to some of you. I know my husband, when he sees these, he considers them torture devices, but I absolutely love them. So I have these extraction tools, and this is a little kit, and you can purchase it on Amazon for I think like $12. This is actually gifted to me by my sister. She got it for me as part of my Christmas gift because I told her I had wanted it. It's so weird. That's how obsessed I am with these kinds of tools. Anyways, they are these basically extraction tools, and they look like this. They're just different varying sizes, and they have little loops on them, and this one's kind of like a scraper loop one, and just I have various sizes. Here's another one with like a tinier loop and then a bigger loop. They're just different kinds of tools, and basically this is what I use to clear a whitehead or a blackhead or any kind of blemish that needs to be popped, so to speak, from your skin. If you have something under your skin or that's not ready to kind of come to surface yet, you don't want to mess with those. You want to leave them alone. Don't pick at them. But when I was younger, I used to be really bad at picking my skin because I'm a picker. I want to squeeze the zits, and we all know that's not good. So you don't use your hands. They're greasy. They get dirty. You get bacteria in there. And so I love these tools because you get right up on where it's a blackhead, whitehead, whatever. Apply a little pressure, and because it's round, it's even pressure all the way around, it pops right up. You could clean it up, and it's just easy. It is a little bit painful. I don't mind how it feels. I don't find it that painful, but my daughter and my husband think it's very painful, and a lot of other people do too. I kind of have a sick obsession with popping my own zits and other people's. I know that's weird. But anyways, these tools really help. If anybody wants a more in-depth video on that, it might be weird, but I would do that if you guys wanted me to. You definitely want to keep these clean. You clean them with alcohol, or you could boil them and stuff like that. And then after I do that, and you do also, let me disclaim, you definitely want to do this on clean skin. Don't be doing it with your makeup on or with dirty hands or anything like that. You still want to have clean skin. So then after I do that, after I get rid of the problem, that's when I go and medicate it. And I really love this stuff. I think it's like $5 at Walmart. This is the Acne Free Severe Terminator 10 Maximum Strength 10% microbenzoyl peroxide, and most of you guys might be familiar with that. This is kind of like the same kind of stuff that's in like Proactive and other acne skincare, except for usually if it's in a skincare, it's a smaller percentage. And so this is just a straight up benzoyl peroxide cream. It's 10% and it's very cheap. I love it. You just take a little bit of the cream and dab it. I like to use a Q-tip. Sometimes I use my finger, but I usually get a Q-tip, and then dab it right where I extracted the zit, and it helps clear it up, clean it up, close it up, dry it up, all that kind of stuff, and you have your acne gone within a day or two. And that's what I do. Now, other products for acne are products with salicylic acid in it. Salicylic acid doesn't really work that well for my skin because, like I said, my skin is very dry or leans more dry, and when I use products with salicylic acid in it, it really severely dries out my skin and makes it even flaky and yucky and itchy even. I don't like that. So when I tried the benzoyl peroxide, that actually, I mean, it will dry up the skin a little bit, but nothing compared to like the salicylic acid. So this one, I just like it a lot better. I feel like it works even better. I think even with the salicylic acid, it would dry up my skin, and it didn't even really do a good job at clearing out my acne, like at all. So I just like this so much better. And that's basically how I maintain and clear away my acne or any kind of breakouts that I might have. And lastly, to wrap up this video, I want to talk about one more product, and I'm going to try to make this quick because I actually just did a review on this product on my blog, but this is another honorable mention because I actually really like this a lot. I absolutely love what it did to my skin, but I want to mention this specifically because it's for anybody who doesn't like the whole idea of a time-consuming skincare routine. Like if you have to do your cleanser, you have to do your exfoliant, you have to do your moisturizer, blah blah blah, it takes time, you got a lot of products on your sink. If you don't like, you know, taking too much time, you don't like using a lot of products, you don't like a lot of clutter on your sink, this just might be the product for you. This is the Eve Skincare Skin Rejuvenating Bar, and this is what I've been using. It came in this little travel thing, and it's a bar like this, but also there's a full size. I have another one here, and it looks like that full size bar. And the basic gist of it is that you lather in your hands, you put it on your face, you leave it on there for 2 minutes, you leave it, it almost dries kind of like a mud mask a little bit. After that, you leave it on for 2 minutes undisturbed, wipe it off, and you are done. But this is basically your all-in-one. It's a cleanser, moisturizer, toner, exfoliate, like a natural exfoliant, all-in-one, and it is made with all natural products. It is described as a solid lotion cleansing bar, and it's also supposed to be good for those with acne. It's good for all ages. It's good for all kinds of skin issues because it is natural, and it is, you know, skin pH balancing and all that kind of stuff. It just has a lot of really good benefits to it, and so I'm not going to talk too much more about it because, like I said, I have a review, and I encourage you, if you're interested, to check it out on my blog. I will have that linked in the description box, as I said. So that wraps up this skincare video. I do apologize for it being a little bit long and a little bit chatty, but I do hope that it was helpful and beneficial to you. And if you have any questions, if there's anything that I might have left out or missed, and you'd like to know, please leave a comment and let me know, and I will definitely answer any of your guys' questions. If you have any questions about other skincare topics or ideas that you'd like me to discuss in the future, let me know, and we will see about doing that as well. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes.